Imagine a team consisting of players from more than a dozen different countries, but play as if they've been together their whole lives. Despite a clash of languages, religions, and even races, Chelsea Football Club have been a dominant force in the world of soccer for over 110 years. While many consider our success as a result of extreme wealth, we ultimately succeed through our well-coached players and exciting style of soccer. Our coach provides our team with superior leadership and truly knows how to get the best out of each player. Our team, consisting of some of the world's top players, makes each game a non-stop thrill that will always leave you submersed. And finally, our fans are some of the wildest and most passionate people on the planet. Our manager, Jose Mourinho, is considered one of the greatest coaches of all time. Often called the Chosen One, he maintains the highest expectations for every player he coaches. With his brutal honesty and encouraging demeanor, he manages to make each player believe he is the best. By giving everyone that sense of self-assurance, we are able to play as a confident and organized unit. He also approaches every game as if it is the final of the World Cup. By creating a squad so determined and motivated, our opponents are usually forced to play an extremely defensive style of soccer. Mourinho has developed a team with an extremely attack-minded style of play. With a continuing barrage of forward passing, no team is able to replicate our exceptional scoring rate and win percentage. Similar to our coach, our squad excels through a display of pure class. We manage to bring in players from every corner of the world and make them into one cohesive unit. However, whether they're Brazilian, Serbian, or even Spanish, they play as if they grew up right down the corner from each other. To exemplify this, we have players that literally cannot hold a conversation because they can't speak each other's language. But if receiving the proper training, they can essentially read each other's minds. Our top player, Eden Hazard, has come up through the ranks of Chelsea over the last few years and is now deemed one of the top players in the league. While he didn't come as a superior player, Chelsea turned him into a goal-scoring machine. Winning both individual and team trophies, he is now one of the most loved players in the world. Lastly, our fans. Nothing I can say will really do justice to show how absolutely crazy our supporters are. Our stadium has become one of the most feared places to play for the sole reason that we will scream and chant for the entirety of the 90-minute game. We support our team whether we are winning by 5 goals or losing 8-0. Our manager and players have truly created an atmosphere that draws everyone in, so much so that I often see fans crying in tears whether it's happiness or sadness. After watching Chelsea play for over 7 years, I can honestly say I would never want to support another team. Whether it is our coach, players, or fans, I pride myself on being a fan of the greatest soccer team in the world. As we approach the end of the season, Chelsea are currently positioned at the top of the league by more than 3 wins ahead of second place. If you haven't had the chance to watch the Blues play, I highly recommend you take a moment to do so. After watching our one game, you will see why we are coined one of the greatest and most exciting clubs in the world. Thank you.